my dear friends. Let's talk a little bit about the 2017 reset. The premise is really simple. I believe if you eliminate things that make you feel crappy, your life is dramatically going to improve. Basic concept, right? But we're constantly poisoning ourselves with things that we know don't fuel our bodies, and yet we continue to eat them. That's the holidays, right? It doesn't need to be January 1st, but it is a really exciting time. It's a new year. There are so many possibilities, and people have so many thoughts about 2016, and a lot of great things happened in 2016. But it was a really hard year. 2017 reset. Here's what I'm asking. The first 10 days, follow this strictly. Anybody can commit to 10 days of doing something. That's it. It's nothing. Now, if you can, at the end of 10 days, say, I'm gonna go the full 30, I think that's amazing. If you feel like that's totally unreasonable for you and that's just not gonna happen, or you know for a fact that you can eat dairy without any problems, live your life. But the 2017 reset is 10 full days with an extension of up to 30. Even 30 days is not a long time, so you should definitely be able to do this. Okay, for 10 days, you're going to 1, give up all dairy products. We're going to try to eliminate all inflammatory foods that might be messing with your system, but you don't know it. It's like if you live next to a tree your entire life and you wake up with a headache every single morning, but you don't really notice it because it happens to you every single morning. Then you go on vacation and suddenly you wake up without a headache and you're like, what? And you don't realize how bad it was until it was gone. Number 1, eliminate all dairy. Number 2, we're gonna eliminate grains. Number 3, you eat greens with every meal of the day. I know that sounds weird, but I have gotten in the habit of putting my eggs on a bed of spinach. It is delicious. It's so tasty. You can throw some avocado on top of it. It is a delight. Remove dairy, remove grains, add greens. 4 is hydration. You have to drink 8 cups of water a day. There are so many exciting ways that people have found and put them on Pinterest of marking your 8 glasses of water in a day. You should check them out. I'll put some in the links to this video. But drink 8 glasses of water a day minimum. I find that it's harder in the winter to stay honest with your hydration because in the summer you're sweating and you're hot. In the winter it's a little trickier because you're cold and you're less compelled to just drink water naturally, but you have to make it a priority. So, no dairy, no grains. Greens for every meal, 8 glasses of water. 5, processed foods and sugar. We're gonna package that into one so that we just have 5 rules. If an item of food has ingredients that you don't recognize, so if you look at the back of a can of tomato sauce and you see 3 to 20 crazy chemicals that you don't know how to pronounce, don't buy the tomato sauce. The reason why we're doing 10 days is because if you haven't done something like this before, your mind is truly going to be blown with how much sugar is in everything. Like bacon, like packaged meats at the deli. I mean, truly dressings, everything. Sugar is in everything. Now, here are some interesting things to expect. Day 6 and 7 of doing the 2017 reset, your body will have some reactions to this. And I'm just gonna tell you up front that that is something to expect. It is worth it. You push through those 2 days, and it's not like the end of the world. It doesn't feel like you have the worst hangover of your life. You might feel slightly more sluggish because your body is used to feeding off of the immediate sugar sources and like the crappy processed foods, or not even crappy, like organic foods that just happen to have a ton of extra stuff in them, which is a real thing. Your body is used to feeding off of that, and then it's going to be like, well, what do I use for fuel? Well, then your body's going to use actual foods that it already knows how to digest for fuel, which leads to fat loss, which is an exciting thing, especially after the holidays. So I'm asking you for 10 days to remove dairy, remove grains, add greens, drink 8 glasses of water a day, and remove processed sugar and foods. It's a tall order, but it's 10 days. So basically this means that I'm asking you to get in touch with your inner chef. If you can cook foods, it can be super simple. And I've discovered so many new foods that I did not know that I loved by doing things like this. Cook your food. It's a treat. I personally love doing it. And I will be sharing recipes throughout this reset. I will be sharing it on the vlog. I will be sharing it in the Captain Cat Facebook group. I will be sharing all of these yummies. So that's the nutrition part of all of this. Along with the nutrition, I want us to be mindful and intentional Two different people can do the exact same workout, but if one of them is being intentional about what their primary muscle movers are, about their form, and the other person isn't, I guarantee you they will get completely different results from that workout. Similarly, two different people can sit down at the same meal. One can mindfully assess their hunger level, how much they're enjoying each of these foods. If it happens to be indulgent, do they really need a ton of this indulgent food, or do they just need a taste? And the other one can just go through the meal. Those people are going to get completely different results from that meal. So what I'm asking you to do is to stay mindful and intentional about your nutrition and your fitness for the full 30 days. Even if you can't commit to 30 days of removing added sugars and processed foods, grains, and dairy, I know that you can be mindful for a full 30 days. And I think that the benefits of this are immense. I also want to talk a little bit about mindfulness and intention in your everyday, and those are going to come up in the emails. I'm going to do some more videos about that, so stay tuned for that. All right, friends, I am so excited to get into 2017 with all of you. I am such a fan of this community. I'm so excited that it is growing. If you liked this video, please like it. If you want to follow the 2017 reset, please hit subscribe, and I will check in with you guys later. Happy New Year!